Hi, Flosstube.
I'm Barb.
And I'm Leanne.
And this is
Lost in Floss.
I think that's the first time I ever was on target with, yay, you can teach an old dog new tricks. Oh, man.
Well, we decided we did our StitchCon video and it lasted way too long.
Way too long.
Yeah. So what we decided is we're going to have a separate video for haul and us talking about the annex and other people that were at StitchCon, and it'll just be a second video.
Right.
So, but we're talking about it after we recorded, but we thought the video turned out to be like an hour and 45 minutes. I don't know about you, but I don't want to listen to my voice for an hour and 45 minutes.
Me neither.
But I will listen to Barb's voice
Which
for
is even more annoying.
for like 9 hours driving home.
You had no choice. Confined space.
Yeah, and one other, this will be a whole StitchCon video, but one thing I wanted to say, when we came home, there were windmills out. There was a windmill farm.
Oh, yeah.
Barb goes, "Don't you feel like we won the contest for Twin Peaks and we're going to the Netherlands with Pam and stuff?" Oh my God, that just cracked me up.
No, not really. I feel like I'm on the expressway in Indiana,
In traffic.
driving through a windmill farm.
Yeah, so.
Oh, man.
So that's kind of how Barb amused me while we were driving.
Well, and we did get treated to a beautiful, beautiful sunset.
We did. It was absolutely gorgeous.
I do have a picture of it. So
Oh, good.
You can
put that in our
that.
pictures, yeah.
Yeah. So it was really worth like being on the road, because I don't know, had I been home, if I would have seen it.
No, probably not. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I do not have any pictures because I was driving.
Yeah. Oh, and then the coffee cup came on the message on your screen. Like, do you need to take a break?
my car, if you veer off the side, it'll beep that you're not in your lane. And so we're driving, and it was in traffic. So it kind of was beeping kind of often, and the coffee cup comes on and the screen in the car, and it says, "Would you like to take a break?"
No, I want to get home.
No, I'm wide awake. It's just...
I think I have a picture of that too.
Oh, yeah. So what we're going to do is... this video will be our haul and talking about the annex and the people of StitchCon, and then we will have another video where we'll just show pictures of what we had, because that I think will take a while to see
Get together
the pictures, and so
yeah.
And if you don't want to watch it, then you can just wait for our next video.
And we should be back to our usual format by then.
Yeah.
So Leanne will have all those charts she bought stitched, and
Yes, I'll have them all finished and I'll show them as FFOs.
FFOs, yes. As well as the Prairie Santas.
My name is Leanne, not Priscilla.
I don't think Priscilla could even get
No,
all
I don't
those
think she
stitched.
could either. So, but okay, then we're going to just run the video.
Yeah.
No.
So enjoy.
Yeah, have fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, hello. Welcome.
On to haul.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long one.
And we're at an hour already.
Yeah, should we do it separately? Or do you want to do it all together?
Let's do it all together.
Okay, all right. So, it was wonderful seeing the fabrics that were at Keepsakes. For the last year, I was working on Prairie Schooler Christmas Eve, and I saw it stitched on a blue, and so I found this blue Monaco, I believe, and I liked it up until I started putting the snowflakes in, and then I realized there wasn't enough contrast, and I stopped, because I'm like, I love this chart so much, I want it to be the way I want it. So I think what I'm going to do with this one is maybe just finish it up to here tea dye it, put the snowflakes in, and then incorporate it. Maybe I'll try making a bag, because that's on my list of tasks to do for this year.
That would be cute as like for cards. Christmas cards.
Yeah.
Make a little bag.
So, but I thought I was looking for twilight fabric, but when I saw twilight, it was not what I wanted. So I got this 32 count Hermosa, which I think is going to be gorgeous, and the white will certainly pop on that. So
that is beautiful.
I think, in the years since I've been stitching more, I've realized, like, you should just wait and get what you want rather than try to do it economically.
I agree, because I think when you first start out, you're like, am I really going to keep this up? And am I really going to do this? And now that I'm stitching, I'm like, yeah, I rather invest the money into...
And have it be the way you want it.
I agree with you there.
So,
keep going.
Okay, so I had gotten this Barnwood Buttons by Rosewood Manor chart when I was in Stitchville. And they had it there on kind of a reddish, but I wanted something a little different. So I found this 28 count, picture this plus, oopsie, Heartland, oops. I also got the little scraps that went with it, because I know I can do something with it. But I love this. So I'm going to probably use just a DMC to do the cross stitch on it, and hopefully it'll be quick.
I think it will be, yeah.
So, then I also got, our friend Pam from Between the Stitches, she was at Keepsakes when we were there the second time, and she had done this chart, Christmas tree, all through the night. So I had found the fabric I wanted to use, which is Velt, picture this plus, 32 count. And it's just, I really like this. It's really, really pretty.
And it's showing up on camera pretty much what it is.
Yeah, greens and golds.
It's gorgeous.
So I said to Pam, because I loved hers when she showed it. It was really, really pretty. And she has a good eye for color.
She does.
So I'm like, Pam, the woman upstairs had given me all these threads, and I just, like some
greens.
Different
greens.
And some I could eliminate as soon as I saw them in the light downstairs. But I think there was
the fabric, right away, you knew that was no.
So I think this is the one, the tortoise, right? Where's this one? So this is the color that Pam said I should use. So I kept kidding her that if I didn't like it, I was going to blame her. But I wouldn't.
Which looks really pretty.
I know it's going to be gorgeous on there. So this is my first...
This is the pattern again.
First time using Belle Soie. That color's tortoiseshell. I also got this mint green jeans. Ooh, I don't know how these got so tangled, but which I thought was really pretty too. I try to get some fall colors because
you'll be doing fall stitching.
Yeah. So I thought those would both work really well for fall.
I kind of forgot about this one.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
I love that.
Excited to stitch that one.
Yeah, stitch that. And I can stitch.
Then some of this is combined between Keepsakes and the Annex.
Oh, yeah.
Mine is all kind of together now. But this one I know I got at Keepsakes. And I love this saying, to grow a garden is to believe in tomorrow. I thought Audrey Hepburn said that, but I'm not really sure. But anyways, I'm going to be stitching that.
And who is that by?
Grow a Garden, Lila's Studio.
That's really cute.
And then, you all know, Waxy Moon Designs, how cute the 3 separate charts are. So,
the houses.
Yep, the houses. So I got Halloween, because Leanne doesn't do
Halloween.
Halloween. But I might
I do Halloween.
I might
just didn't do it
entice her
last
because
year.
look how cute they are.
I do want to do those
Yeah.
houses. I think they're cute.
And then I got the Winter House Trio, and these I really love. Like the swirling wind.
I love that too.
I don't know.
I'd stitch that.
Especially in Wisconsin, you know, like where we have.
Well, yeah, you can leave your winter stuff out until like April or May.
Right. And this I know I got at the Annex, Cardinal Noel by Misty Purcell.
I've love this.
Been wanting to stitch this forever, and when I saw the chart, I'm like, I always was gonna just download the PDF, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna buy that. So
love that.
I love it on the fabric. I've seen it on like mintier greens and this color blue. It's so pretty. And this one is,
I like this one too.
so we're big on Sue Hillis designs, since Sue was at StitchCon, and so I had to, you know, invest in some of those. Alphabet en Blanc. This they had done up at both the Annex and at Keepsakes, and oh, I just loved it.
I love that.
So that definitely will get stitched. And then I got a wintry mix.
I love that one too.
Yeah, these were so,
I don't know why I didn't get that one.
I don't know. A wintry mix, and they had the little trees at Keepsakes, and they were just so cute.
They were really cute.
So, and you know, there's so many ways you can do that chart. Then I almost jumped down the rabbit hole of, they had a sampler by Sue Hillis that had like a house on top and then these blocks, and I'm like, what are you, like, I don't know, what are you thinking? Like, you probably won't stitch this for 10 years. So I ended up, I love this, I love all 4 charts in this one, so I got one of them. So later, if I want to get the other 3, I will. But these are all so cute. And they had them, then they had them also.
On the back is all of them.
Oh yeah.
Without the house,
Without the
though.
house. But you can see just how cute they are. And then they had them above the door, finished separately, and one was cuter than the next.
They really were.
Then Broderie à Paris.
Oh, you bought that one.
I did buy this one.
Oh.
I have loved this one, and I'm like, I am just getting it.
That is so pretty.
So I got that. Then we got some John James needles. Leanne's gonna take half of these petites.
We never used petites before, so
Yeah.
either one of us. And everybody, that's kind of their needle of choice, a lot of people's.
Yeah. Then I got some 32 count sand. It's a really pretty mottled green shade.
That's pretty.
I got some Picture This Plus Ale. Can you see fall things coming on?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got some slate. Isn't this, I think you got some of this color.
I think I did too.
It looks so pretty. I'm like, I need some of that. And then, I don't know why, but I got a half yard of parchment. That's a lot of fabric.
That's a lot of fabric.
I don't know why. I'm like, I think I meant I'd take half of it, not half a yard.
Oh.
Meaning like half of the half a yard. But I'm like, well, you know, maybe I'll use it for a
could
bigger
use it,
project.
yeah.
It's a beautiful color.
It is.
While I was there, I invested in my fall palette. I really don't have a lot of classic color works, so I picked out a variety of shades. I won't name them all
Those all
off,
look
but
pretty.
aren't they pretty?
Yeah.
So
It's fun seeing what you got.
I know.
Because it's like as we're buying,
Yeah.
you just don't know.
Yeah. And then at the Annex, I decided to try some of the color and cotton.
I regret not getting more of that
You
stuff.
Did you get some?
I got one.
Okay. I used it for the bird in the patriotic pocket. I mean, that stuff, it's so smooth feeling.
No.
I love stitching with it. I don't know why it's so different, but it really is a nice texture and feel. So these are more fallish shades too, but more of a variety, I guess, than the classic colorworks. So yeah, so
I'm expecting some really cool fall
well,
things
geez,
from you.
I hope so. And then I'll wait to talk about this. So go ahead. Take
Okay,
the floor.
so then I did a little shopping as well.
I came home with money though, so
I did too.
I couldn't have.
I did too.
So I was proud of myself.
I never stitch with Belle Soie, so I asked, I think it was Sharon, just pick me out a red.
Oh, that's
so she
pretty.
picked that out for me, which I think is really pretty. It's kind of almost like a Victorian red color.
Do you know what you'll use it for?
No.
Oh, it's pretty though.
And then Sharon also said these are her two favorite reds. So.
And what are they?
One is Ruby Slipper.
Yep.
By Gentle Arts, and then the other one is Weeks Dye Works. Where are my glasses?
Indian Summer.
Indian
that's
Summer,
pretty.
isn't it? Pretty reds.
Yeah. This has
So-
nice variegation too.
Yeah. So there they are. And then I bought this. They had this pattern stitched up on this board that they painted, and Barb, I think, got the same thing.
I'd stitch it too.
So I got that, which I don't think I got threads, which I believe I will use this fabric for it.
Ooh, that's pretty. What is that?
This is, picture this plus bramble,
It almost
32 count.
It almost has a. It must be the light, but when you held it up, and like it almost had a slightly
And that's pretty
purplish
true.
shade.
Yeah, but I don't think it really,
It's really pretty.
yeah, it's a really pretty fabric, I think. And I found this little Bent Creek leprechaun because he's just too cute to not buy.
Well, you have to give them to
Oh.
me to look at because I didn't see these. Oh yeah, I like this guy.
And then I bought this Heart and Hand. What is this one called? Land That I Love.
I'd
And
stitch that.
I also bought the little jar that it goes on top of, or the little bowl.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
This one I'm hoping will fit in one of those stars.
Oh,
So
I bet you it will.
It's 2.8 by 2.8. So I hope it will.
Yeah.
So stitch
probably
that
will.
quick.
Because I know where it's going next. Then I got this
That's so pretty.
Little House Needleworks Moonlight. And I absolutely love this when I saw it. They had a sample at Keepsakes, which Keepsakes has so many samples and done up differently than the patterns, and it just, I mean, they really have a way of doing that. So then I bought this, we don't even know what it is, 32
fabric.
count
Oh,
mystery
is that pretty?
fabric for it. I wanted something dark enough that the white would show up. And this is what I got, so I'm sorry, I have no idea what it is.
Is
It's
it
not even
is
on
the
it.
brand on there?
No, it's just a card from
Oh,
Keepsakes.
Keepsakes.
So
Oh, that's gorgeous.
this is what it is. It's kind of a darker mocha brownish. And then I will be using khaki mocha as my stitching on it.
Pretty.
So I think that'll be pretty. Then I got this. I saw this also stitched up, and Peace on Earth. Who is this by? Oh, Cottage Garden. And I mean, stitched up, it is absolutely gorgeous. I saw this on the brag table, stitched up, and I'm like, oh, I gotta have it. So then I got this. See, yours must have, Barb bought the same fabric, but did yours have the color name on it?
No, mine isn't the same.
Oh,
This
I thought
is
it was.
slate.
Oh,
I think
oh yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
So I think it looks exact. I mean, in person it looks exactly what's on the photo. So I think that'll work out good. Then let me just put this back so I know. Then I had to buy this Brenda Gervais Where Liberty Dwells, just because I have to do that Ohio Star.
It's really cute.
Yeah. So, and then I found this Bluebird Garden by Artful Offerings. I just fell in love with this bird. So I thought that would be a really cute spring piece. And then Stacy Nash, Noel Sewing Basket. I just thought this is really cute. And I think this was a sample at Keepsakes. I can't remember, but it must have been. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would have picked that. And then the Waxy Moon Designs Christmas House Trio. Had to get those. And then I bought this Home for the Holidays by Blackbird Designs. And I am stitching Christmas Garden. And it is absolutely gorgeous. I had taken a picture of this off of Instagram just before we went to Keepsakes, hoping to find that pattern. I had no idea it was out of the book. And I pick up the book and I look and I'm like, oh my God, there it is.
Yeah, I like
So
that one.
I am going to stitch this on, again, don't know what it is,
Cream.
but it is 32 count.
Wait, what's on the side there?
No, I just
Oh,
put Christmas
you put
Garden
that.
on it so I knew what it was for.
Well, it's cream linen.
Yeah. And it takes up a lot of floss. I couldn't believe,
Is
I
it-
had to buy a couple
Well,
of,
it's probably
like
pretty
5
big.
of some of the,
5?
yeah,
Holy moly!
Yeah.
How big is it?
I don't know. I don't
Well,
care.
How big is your fabric?
My fabric is big. My fabric is,
Upside down.
I don't know, it's big. It's gonna be a big piece.
Oh, 225 by 272.
So that's,
Design area is 15 by 17.
so yeah, it's gonna be big, but there's holes in it. It'll take me, I'm not gonna
There's
get
holes
it
in it.
done for this
Oh,
Christmas,
I'll have
but,
to look at that chart. That's gorgeous.
but here are the colors that are on it, and I think I'm missing endive. Or I think it's on there, but I think I need more. But I think it's just gonna be gorgeous.
Really, really pretty.
It's already in a project bag.
Ooh,
So that
sounds like a
means,
start coming up.
yeah. I like to start so I can see the colors on the fabrics. And then I had to buy a, let's see, Keepsakes needle minder. And I think that's it for my haul.
Oh, and mine is
Oh.
under your thing.
And then
Oh, we have to do this.
our one other thing, we both bought this pattern by Teresa Vignette,
Antique
Shakespeare's Peddler,
Antique locks and keys.
Antique Locks and Keys, and we are going to do a stitch along with it, starting in September.
Yep. When
We're gonna do Valerie Stitching in the Barn wants to do it. I believe Kathy from To Dye House wants to do it. And it should give you enough time to get this pattern. And we'll start in September because we thought that'd be kind of a fun time to start after vacations are all over with and everything. So what I did is I bought this Color and Cotton. It's kind of like a purple. And that's what I'm going to use to stitch it on. And I don't know if it's got the color on the back. It is dark truffle is the color. And then we also, I don't know where it is. Pat, our table mate, she was putting things out on the giveaway table. What do they call it?
Freebie.
Freebie table. And she asked us if we wanted anything, and she had pieces of fabric there. And the fabric was really nice. I thought I brought it in something.
I think I have mine upstairs.
Yeah. And I think...
It's Ren, I thought. Wasn't it Ren?
I think it might be, yeah. And I think I'm going to see if I can use that for my scissors piece. And then I'll have everything from StitchCon that will be on that.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
And also, going through the annex, I had to email Kitten Stitcher, Shakespeare Peddler, Teresa. Her things, I've never seen any of them in person ever. They just blew my mind. I mean,
beautiful.
I had tears in my eyes. They were so beautiful. And I mean, I could not believe it.
But I thought they were beautiful.
I just thought it was just so beautiful. And you see them when she does her videos. You see them on her video, and you're like, oh, that's very cool. It just does not do it justice then to see them in person.
Yeah, it was.
They were gorgeous.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
As were some of the other.
Oh, the others
things.
too were all beautiful.
Like when you see something live that you've seen, on a video, it just is night and day.
Yep, it really is. So yeah, I mean, everybody that had a trunk show there, I mean, their level of stitching and creativity on how to display, how to use their pieces was out of the park.
And the fabrics, the Under the Sea and Picture This Plus, I mean, they were all gone.
Yeah,
Just
by the time we got in
beautiful.
there, and I feel I'm a beginner stitcher. I don't really know anything about that, and I just, next year, I'm going to be one of those first ladies to get in there.
In hindsight, like we were in there early and there was a line of maybe 6 people. And
Yeah.
we're like, oh, we'll come back later. Come to find out that, I mean, some of the people later on waited for like 2 hours in line, I think, right? Wasn't it?
I know they waited
a long time. So,
yeah, I don't know why did we not
I don't know.
buy things?
I don't know.
So we could have. Yeah, we were there. I don't know why even we were there.
Because it was when we put out the cookies.
We
that
handed
day.
out cookies
So
on
we were
Friday
there even before
morning.
the room opened.
Before the room opened, and then right away when the room opened, we went to that annex.
Because did we go the night before? No, we missed it the night before, I think.
The night.
Or did we?
No,
go?
we went to the
Okay.
preview. We went and looked because we saw all the fabrics.
Oh,
'Cause
that's
I
right,
thought-
because they had pushed it back. That's what it was.
Because I saw the fabrics and I saw what fabrics I wanted, and when we got there, there were so many people in front of me, and I'd pick up a piece of fabric that I thought I liked the color. Well, it was 56 count or some high count, and I'm like, there is no way I'm going to be able to stitch on this.
Yeah.
So, and we just kind of looked and we're like, we'll come back, because there were like 6 people in line. Well, live and learn.
Yeah, live and learn. Oh well.
So
is that? Our fobs.
Oh, yes.
Where did I put my note
Where did I
again?
put mine?
Yours
Oh,
is
right here.
okay. I think your bin is on mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I know I saw yours.
I know I saw it too.
So the make and take was a scissors fob. And
If you see the mess we have here,
yeah,
well, you won't want to
this
see
is
it.
this is a biggie.
This is,
And the way The
Guess
way we
maybe
rigged
I can't.
I saw yours. I thought it was like right here.
I thought it was too, but it does not seem to be there anymore.
Oh, here it is.
You find it? Oh. The only reason I'm really excited to show mine, so I had a little issue on Sunday morning when we went there. Like something was in my eye.
Oh, that's right.
And I was like blinking, blinking, and blinking. And finally I'm like, I just got to take my contact out. Well, it turned out a piece of it had ripped. So I just tossed it away. But it was my near contact. So I could see people across the room just fine. But I had no idea what I was doing with our make it and take it. It was like more like take it and fake it. I mean, so then we happened to go over to talk to Kia B and
Tech Guy. And oh my God,
Yeah.
they're just
very
so
nice.
sweet and so nice.
Very nice, very genuine. And then I don't know if somebody called us away or why we left. Completely forgot about my fob.
We asked Tech Guy or Kia B to put hers together, so we would. So we'd have a pattern on how to put it together. Like I could put mine together, I could see, but I didn't know exactly what it was supposed to look like.
So, but I forgot it. And a little while later, Kia B comes over to me and gives me the fob all put together. So that's the claim to fame of this one. It was put together by
I know.
Kia B.
I should have given mine to her because I could have said the same
I
thing.
know. So,
But, and here's mine, put together by me. But as I said on Instagram, this is my first scissor fob, and I just feel very fancy
oh, you look
using
very
it.
fancy.
Barb gave me these scissors for my birthday last year, and they go, it's like this is the perfect scissor fob for it. So now I'm like a scissor, I want more scissor fobs.
Oh.
So
Well, and I love how it's got this stitchy bus on it, and it has 2019, and
Yep.
it's just really, really cute.
it's really a cute
Yeah.
make and take.
Yeah. So we had asked Stephanie if it was worth it to stay in the morning, as only we would, and she's like, "Oh yes, it is worth it," and she was right.
Well, because we thought we'd
Leave
Head
maybe
back.
a little earlier.
yeah.
But
So,
yeah.
but yeah. So recap: StitchCon 2019 was fantastic.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, our first retreat
Yeah.
was great. There were just under 400 people. You would never know it. Like I was hesitating when I heard that there were 400 people because I had no idea when I signed up.
But it never was loud or
Nope.
crowded. Like, I was surprised at how well you could hear in that room.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was going to be, how sometimes you're at a wedding and
And it gets really loud.
it gets really, really loud.
This did not.
No.
The lighting was great. Didn't need a light. I think Stephanie said the room held like 600, and keeping it at 400 was perfect.
Yeah.
You could move around easily. They had outlets for people to use, which I think went unused because you didn't need them. And they were very organized. Everything was on point.
Favorite memory?
Oh God, my favorite memory.
I wonder if it's the same
I
one as
think it
mine
might
because you're
be.
laughing.
Because I think this was on the last day.
The concession stand?
We went to the concession stand.
Yes. That's what I was going to say.
Barb, Valerie, and I. And we are standing there, and Valerie is reading the menu.
But, like, I'm not even... It's not even
She
registering.
was reading it out loud.
Yeah. It's not even registering that
No.
she's reading the menu.
No, we're just like totally fine with what she was doing, and we were the only ones in
Yeah.
there, other than the girl that worked there, and she's kind of going on. They have hamburgers and
She has
hot
such
dogs.
a
Proper voice.
but melodic and just, it just flows and it sounds so nice coming out of her mouth.
It does. And so then all of a sudden she says, "No, you can read the menu." Well,
You all know how to read? Oh my God, that cracked me up.
it just hit me funny. Barb started cracking up. Then I started cracking up. Valerie, I think, was kind of wondering why we were cracking up, and
It
then we
was funny.
finally spit out what it was,
Yeah.
and she was cracking up. So
That and our frosting experience.
so go ahead.
We got this idea that we should bring a cake for Kathy because she was kidding us about bringing a cake, and you know, like, I didn't think a cake would make it unrefrigerated, so I found this recipe on Pinterest that had, it was like baked in a loaf pan, and then you sliced it, and it had a ricotta chocolate chip filling, and then this chocolate frosting that went over the top. So I'm like, at first I was thinking about bringing, like, I have an induction heater plate and making the frosting there, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Just make the frosting, you can frost the cake there. Well, then in the meantime, I realized I didn't have enough powder sugar, so Leanne had some she brought. So we go to, like, compile the cake, and the frosting is hard as a rock.
Well, we put it in the refrigerator.
Yes.
It was in a cooler, you know, that stuff was in a cooler on the way there, and as soon as we got there, we put it all in the refrigerator.
So it was very cold, but, like, it was hard as a rock, and I'm like, oh, great, you know, we're gonna have to leave this out for 3 hours before we can put it together. And then I'm like, there's a hairdryer in his bathroom. Let's get the hairdryer. So Leanne's holding the hairdryer underneath it, and I'm like trying to stir it. And the one time it almost slipped off. We had powder sugar all over it, and I'm thinking, what's housekeeping gonna think we're doing in
We
here?
did clean it up.
We did. So that was pretty comical. And then one time I came back to the room, and I was going to put some more contact solution in. I looked down at the toilet, and there's a little piece of floss in there. I'm like, well, that could have come off either of us.
Yeah.
So
That was funny. Yeah, we went to late night stitching and brought cake
yeah.
and snacks because we had stuff left over.
Well, and then I forgot to serve the cake. We had saved a chunk of it for Kathy, and I totally forgot about it the next day. So Kathy never got her cake. I sent her a picture of it.
Oh. Next time.
Yeah.
Next time. So
it was fun times.
yeah, it was really fun. Really fun. Everybody was really nice. I mean, what more can you say?
You want to use your line?
So, Barb doesn't like this line. But I just, when people asked us to sign things, I would just write, happy stitching and no ripping. I think that sounds really cute.
Well,
Barb, on the other hand, does not.
I thought we could say, let's see. We're Wisconsin women, born and bred. We're lost in floss, not lost in thread.
You just made that up.
Yeah. How do you like that?
I like that one.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's time. It's way over time.
We're way over time. We might divide this up a little bit.
Yeah.
And we have pictures from StitchCon that we will put on a new video. Maybe we'll do our haul and pictures together, and then that would be another long video. But that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, there's two of us.
I know. So, and we ramble. We know we ramble. So, and we had fun with another video. We stole Gary.
Oh yeah, from the Sunshine
From the Sunshine
Stitchers. And we decided that he can, when he vacations in the summer here in Wisconsin, we'll just be called Lost in Sunshine. So
Yeah.
So if he ever comes, we'll do videos with him.
Yeah. He was fun. Kyle was fun.
Kyle was very
Kyle
fun.
decided he wanted to say my name a little differently, and I can't even imitate it.
He would go Barb.
So then I started going Kyle and drawing it out. So he was fun.
And just so many people that we met.
little one, and
Oh,
Lynette,
Lynette and little one. Oh,
and Debbie
little
Snug
one.
Harbor.
I loved her.
She
was
just
so sweet.
She just seemed like an old soul, you know, like.
She fit in,
just
no
fit
problem.
in.
She just came up and started stitching and talking, and it was like you
Yeah.
knew her all her life.
Yeah, I loved her. She was so cute, and
Yeah.
and her mom as well.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure we're forgetting people.
Brenda, handiwork maniac.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She just is as sweet as and calm as she is on her videos. That's what, like, a lot of the floss tubers are just like they are.
Right.
And then some of our fans.
Oh.
I mean, I just fellow stitchers
Yeah,
is
is how I
more
look at
what
it.
I look at. I mean, there were a lot of sister duos.
Yeah,
like
which is cool.
Sylvia and Bev. They helped me with a problem that I had with one of my patterns that I really didn't know what to do, and so they helped me, and Kathy from To Dye House helped me with it. So someday when I stitch that problem area, I'll show it on our video. And then, the one night we stitched with Christine and two other
so
ladies.
bad at names.
And they were all from the South, which
Yeah.
there were a lot of Southern people there, and I could listen to their accents all day long.
But just like very nice. I mean, that was really fun. I was so glad we went over there. We were both tired.
Late
and
night
it's like,
stitching.
should we do
Yeah.
that? Shouldn't we do that? But I was so glad we did.
I did
'Cause,
too.
Well, to begin with, it was probably the only real, like, concentrated stitching we did. But
but a
just
lot
the
of
people
talking.
were so nice.
Yeah,
And
and
it was
the
just
one
fun.
gal, and I wish I could remember her name. She was so sweet. We were she was showing us how she does the loop method at
yeah.
starting her thread. And she starts it from the top. And she showed us, and now ever since, that's all I've been doing when I start the loop method, which is mostly when I'm doing Prairie Schoolers. That's
Right.
because you're working with DMC, and it's
And two
strands, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that is to start the loop on the top, then you never have to turn it over. So,
Yeah.
thank you for that.
It's great.
Yeah.
So,
And
I don't mean to like forget people, because I know there's people that, you talk to, and now it's been, I don't know, a week and a half.
yeah, Yeah.
Maybe not quite a week.
Amy Gable Stitchers, I'm thinking of. Gable Stitcher, she was really nice. The two sisters, Jennifer and Renee, they were fun.
Yeah. And we had an advice booth for a little while. So.
Oh yes, I had my sign somewhere
did you?
here. Yes.
That was fun.
We sat at a table to eat the hot dog
Oh, yeah.
that we bought, which
Well, and it just started out, we didn't want to eat it by our stitching, so
Yeah.
we sat, there was a table outside, but it was like you were in a panel.
and it was right by the door, so it's like you kind of are all sitting all in a row. So we just put up this sign, and of course the advice was exactly what you paid for.
Yeah, not good.
No, so,
But it was fun. It was just like, it was a fun way to talk to people, and
yeah, because people then would, when they went to the bathroom, they'd come up and
maybe we'll make a
Talk to
sign
you.
for next time.
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think. I just wrote a bunch of people down.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen from Whistle Stop
Oh, yeah.
Stitcher. It was so nice to talk to her
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah, that was fun.
Because that was one person that I wanted to meet too, because she's a quilter and a stitcher, and I of course quilter.
And Nicole, Buckeyed Stitcher,
Yes,
she was so nice. Really
she
nice.
was busy
Oh, yeah.
the whole time. I mean, that girl, she was busy.
Yeah, but it was fun to see
Yeah.
her and
And Pam and
Steph
Steph.
and all
We
the
got
other
pictures
people.
with them, and yeah, everybody is just. I know people were saying, "Oh, it's like a family." Well, it's kind of better because
You have
it's
a common
people of all
bond.
like mind.
Yeah. Well, and I think what's really cool is like there's young people. Oh, Rika, she was funny.
Oh, Rika,
with
she
her-
was very funny
and
with
her
her memorabilia.
Mirabilias and all her
Oh.
pictures. Oh man,
That girl
talk
can
about talent.
stitch. Whoa.
Yeah.
And she is absolutely gorgeous inside and out.
One day we walked into the breakfast room at night and she was FaceTiming with her husband.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, here, meet him. And he's probably thinking, oh, all right.
He's really nice, yeah.
So that was funny. Just cracked me up. So,
And she knew who we were, and she told him who we were, which that surprised me too, you know.
So,
and then who else? Crystal and Lisa from Stitchin the Dream. We got to meet Lisa's new husband, who was very nice.
I know there's people we're forgetting.
There are a lot of people that we are forgetting.
Yeah,
So-
I think if there's one thing I could do over again, it would be to try to come up with a better system of, you think you're going to remember all these people, and, you know, after a while it's like, I'm so glad we do this together, because, like, I would say to Leanne, okay, now remind
Now,
me.
who's that? Who's that? Yeah.
Because you knew you had talked to them, but you just need a little bit of reminder or clarification or whatever. So, but yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. So I will also insert pictures that we have behind this video. I think I'm going to break it up into two because we're at 141.
Yeah,
so
that's really long.
Too long. I wouldn't want that either.
Well,
to watch that.
I know. When we were at an hour, I was like,
yeah, well, I'll divide it somehow.
That'll be fine.
Somehow, yeah, I'm sure you guys don't
Wait,
mind.
you could hold up an intermission sign.
Now, go get a snack, go to the bathroom.
And come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
I think is that it?
You know, if there's more, we can always
We'll talk about it another
next time.
Yeah.
Like I know I had some things from Pat that she the stitcher at our table.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
That
She was really
gonna-
nice.
Oh, she was very
I liked,
nice.
I
And
liked
she
having
got
Pat at our
she
table.
got so much done.
She did.
Like
But it's not like she wasn't talking
no,
to us.
But
she got stuff done.
and I love that chart she was working on.
I
That's
know.
one of the ones that someday
I
I'll
can't
stitch.
remember what it.
The White House with the
Oh
flag.
yeah, what's the name of it?
I can't remember what it is.
I think it's
know I
something
have
Freedom.
it pinned somewhere. Yeah, really pretty.
I think it was by Drawn Thread too.
And
wasn't it?
that is another thing. Like there were things that like you saw every day because it was in your path to go to different parts of the room. But then there were the sections of the room that you just never got to, and I really regret not just like
Next time I want to walk around.
playing like Mother of the Bride and circulating amongst all the
There you go.
tables.
Yeah, just to see what people are stitching.
Yeah, because there, you know, someone had 99 bottles, like the beer, and that was really cool. Just different things that I hadn't seen, which is really fun.
Well, when you don't have an LNS, you don't see a lot of these charts. And a lot of these people go on Etsy to find charts from different people. But I have not done that yet.
I did for one, that one I stitched for Sue, the coffee lady.
Yeah.
But yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah.
It
It's
really
just
be
easier looking at
dangerous.
other people's things and go, okay, I want that.
Yeah, I like that. Yep, definitely.
So, okay.
Okay.
Well, with that, we'll probably be back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Get some stitching done.
We'll discuss amongst ourselves and then decide. And when we appear, we appear.
Yeah.
That's why you should subscribe.
Yep.
And ring the bell.
Subscribe, like
No,
us.
Not ring the bell.
Well, click on the bell because then you'll get notifications of when we record. And you know we don't record on a regular basis.
We're
So
sporadic.
we're very sporadic.
Intermittent.
Yes.
What other words can we?
Inconsistent.
Inconsistent.
I always say the most thing that I'm inconsistent of is, the only thing I'm consistent in is being inconsistent.
Yes, that is true.
Spit that one out.
Yeah.
So, now it kind of sounds like we don't know how to say goodbye.
And we don't.
But we do.
But-
Thank you for watching.
And we'll see you next time. Woohoo!
Bye.
Bye-bye.